Hi, my name is Harish Taran, and my project title is Automation of WordPress Post Publication using AI Tools, and I belongs to AIML Team. And my overview of the presentation, the main task is dataset collection as it's very important in training a model in artificial intelligence or machine learning. We need to gather data sets to train our model. We'll be going to use data sets such as blog post articles and product descriptions and IMDb reviews and social media posts from Control, Wikipedia, or Kaggle. And next one is model selection. Model selection, for now we will be going to only use pre-trained models like GPT-2. For GPT-3 or GPT-4, we need API access, so we aren't using it. So we are for now we are using only GPT-2 models. And once we find the model, we need to fine tune the model. Like fine tuning is a content generation model is very crucial task in ML, which allows to adapt a pre-trained model to perform better on specific data sets. Fine tuning is a process of taking a model which has been already trained with larger data sets, and then it will be training with smaller and specific data sets to get results as per our specific needs. And next is dataset preprocessing. Dataset preprocessing mainly comes to clean the unwanted data task in the datasets. Like it will be removing text lowercase, remove punctuation, special characters, and remove URLs, and remove HTML tags, and remove stopwords, and it will create tokenization. It will ensure the data is very clean and consistent and ready for training the data set. And next one is data splitting. Like we'll be going to divide the data sets into three categories like training, validation, and testing. And we will be going to use scikit-learn package, train test split. Like typically it will take 80% of the data for training purpose and 10% will be used for validation, 10% for the testing. And next one is tokenization. We should use the corresponding tokenization for selecting the models. Like if we going to use the GPT-2 pre-trained model, then we need to use the GPT-2 tokenizer. It will ensure that the input text is appropriately encoded into the input IDs and that model that can process. And next one is environment setup. We need to install all the necessary libraries which are been included earlier in tools and libraries, like, and set up the environment Python environment. We will be using virtual environment to manage the dependencies. And next one is training configuration. To train our model, we define output directory such as number of epochs per device, training batch size, save steps, and save total limit, and login directory. These settings will be vary on data set size and available computational resources. And next one is training process. Once we complete all the previous process, one next we can go to training script. In training script, we can monitor the training logs and save model checkpoints. Once the model is trained, we can able to evaluate how well it performs on the based on the user inputs. We can measure simple text or quantity assessment to check whether those generated contents are relevant. And next one is fine tuning techniques. This process will help our model to use its general language understanding and becoming more specialized with generating contents as per user requirements. Pre-trained models are very good in generating contents, but they can't able to perform very well with specific tasks. Like for evaluation metrics, we'll be using like perplexity for language models to evaluate the model fluency and coherence. We can manually check how well the performance. And next one is assign task research AI tools for content generation. Criteria for selecting the NLP model. Like we will be going to use the pre-trained models such as like GPT-2 or GPT-3 or GPT-4. So AI tools for content generation will help to create an optimization managed digital content, especially in large, very important for automating and increasing various content related tasks like blogs, articles, and generating videos and images. The next one is gather datasets for training our model. To gather datasets for training a content generation model, the main goal is to gather datasets to train our model. We'll be going to use datasets such as blog post, articles, or product description, and social media posts and news articles from. We'll be going to get these datasets from the Common Crawl or Wikipedia and Kaggle, especially Kaggle. For training AI models like in content generation, the main goal is to collect datasets to develop and train our AI model for automating WordPress publication. Ensure our model can generate relevant and suitable contents for the user inputs. And next one is criteria for selecting NLP models. Like criteria, it will be very useful to create and optimize and manage digital contents. It's especially very important for automating and increasing various content related tasks like blogs, articles, and generate images and videos. And next one is pre-processed text data for NLP model. Once the data sets are once the data sets are collected, like next will the process will be like text processing. Text processing is a very important sense in preparing data for NLP model, ensuring the text is very clean, consistent, and ready for training the text data set or the data set. It will reduce the unwanted noise and normalize the text. It increase the enhance the quality of the and make it more manageable and improving the performance of the NLP models. The next one is the training the initial content generation model. Training initial content generation model, this process involves preparing your data and selecting and setting up a model. Like for model, we will be going to use GPT to pre-train models, and once it completed, we will be going to training the model and evaluating its performance. Our main goal is to develop an AI model which can generate blog posts, articles, and social media posts as per the user specific needs. The next one is fine tuning the content generation model. Once the initial content generation model done, and next we will be going to train our model with smaller data sets to make specific inputs and outputs. So in this process, it allows our model to adapt a pre-trained model to perform better on specific data sets. For example, for fine tuning is a process. It's take a model which has been already trained with larger data sets such as GPT-2, and then training it a smaller data specific data set. It could able to predict as per user needs and accomplishment. We developed a content generation model which can demonstrate a fully fledged workflow from the gathering data sets to fine-tune a model, ensuring its robust and scalable approach for the content generation. By using GPT-2 model and fine-tuning specific data sets, our system is scalable and efficient and capable to generate various contents based on the user inputs. And the accuracy of pre-processed data sets is around 86%, and training runtime it takes 1 hour 84 minutes, 1 hour 1.5 hour, and generator output will be here. And next one is challenges and solutions. Challenges, the main issue I have faced is computational resource. To train each and every model, it takes around, like, even though very the data sets are like around 5 MB, it takes around 2 to 3 hours to train the model. So to pre-process each data sets took around 1 or to 2 hours. Because of the issue, I can't able to complete my task as earlier. During my model, I can't able to train it with my laptop because even for 100 MB data sets, it's take around nearly 30 days to train with smaller data sets. So I have trained my model with very small data sets. However, my model can able to generate output to solve this issue. We need to train our model with smaller data sets. And conclusion, the model is highly customizable and allowing adjustments based on the specific content requirements. This adaptability make it suitable for various industries and content types, and the implementation of data splitting and evaluation techniques ensures the model is trained with larger amount of data sets and its performance accurately for high content generation. Meanwhile, our current model performs well, and we need to focus on future improvements such as integrating more advanced AI tools to increase the content quality.